for some kind of trace to lead me out of dark.
Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I'm excited to be here today. I am excited to get into Paycheck 1. There's been a little surprise in was it $26.35 that I wasn't expecting. So I want to go ahead and write that down really quick. I have my bank app open over here. It just was a little surprise and I wasn't expecting it. So $26.35. So I'm doing my Paycheck 1 for the month of February, and I know I just did my monthly budget and I closed out January, and I'm throwing these videos out back to back, but that's just how the end of the month and the beginning of a new month happens, and that's what's going on. I'm looking at my accounts right now, and I'm going to look at my monthly budget to make sure I have everything written down correctly. I see the deposits and I'm like, what is going on here? So 1759.30 is correct, and then 2353.39 is correct, and then the 744 is something I transfer myself, so that'll happen later. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer for our paycheck and do the Paycheck 1 budget. So let's get started. Okay, and so I had to look up on my bank account what this $26.35 was. I didn't know what it was. Now I know. I have been saying all along, my husband has finished his master degree program, and that he should not be getting any more VA education benefits, which is a deposit of money from the VA. Well, they had at least a little bit more for us, and I just didn't know. So I'm going to put dash VAEDU. So what they're doing is they are going through all the accounting for my husband's school and make sure all the courses are taken care of. He finished his last class at the end of December 30th. He turned in his last paper, and then they got graded after December 30th into January, and then the class is officially over, and he applied for graduation and all that. So they're doing an audit of everything, make sure he has all the class requirements, all the money that needed to be paid, and all the benefits that need to be taken care of. And apparently the VA still had a little bit more that it needed to give us benefit wise. So my husband's gonna be thrilled. He gets $26.35 unless he lets me keep the change, as always. So but we're going to go ahead and put down his military retirement. Now these are deposits I know that are in the bank account because I see the pending or they've actually happened. So today's February 1st and they've actually happened, and like I said, this was a little surprise, so I wasn't expecting that. First one is military retirement, $1,759.30. $2,353.39 is my husband's VA disability. Do apologize for my sloppy handwriting. My hands hurt. $774 is my son's rent. There's also dividends that go into our checking account, and everything you see here is our checking account, what goes in, what comes out, and this is how I track everything. I will put those dividends in once they actually happen. They either happen on the 1st or a couple days later, so I'm still waiting for that to process, and I'll put that in the actuals once that happens. Now I can total up how much income I have to work with for Paycheck 1.
Give me a little faith, something.
Let's see, we have $4,913.04. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if my husband's going to actually transfer it or not. I'm going to put Visa Go card. And this is just my designation of transferring funds into this prepaid card that's called Visa Go card that my husband has, and he can spend the money however he wants. That's his personal money. That's what I'm going to put there. I'm actually going to go ahead and, do I have my ruler? I don't think I do. That's okay. There's supposed to be a budget and actual. I'm going to draw a line right here to give me a budget column. There we go. So I can stay within the line there. And I'm just going to go ahead and write the 20 $6.35. And if he chooses to actually transfer it, then I'll put the actual down. If he doesn't and he just leaves it in the budget because it's so small, then I'll just put $0. I'm not going to worry about it, but I want to account for it to make sure that I know where the money's going. I never close out a budget at the end of the month going, where did all the money go? What did we spend our money on? I know exactly where it went, and I make sure I stay on top of those things. So you know what? I normally draw a line over here, and I didn't do that. That is so weird. Hopefully it's straight. There we go. Straight enough. So tithe, the first tithe, military retirement tithe, is $175. The mortgage is, let me see here, I got my list on my phone, $2,477.67. This is not the mortgage, this is us paying $550 to the principal as an additional payment to the principal payment. So that's why that is so high. And then Spectrum, $190.99. Roth IRA, this is the money I transfer into savings, $171. And this is for me building up my Roth IRA for next year. I've already fully funded this year's. I'm going to fully save up all year and fully fund next year's. So we just were fortunate enough that I could start doing that from the day one when I started this account last year. Amazon Music is $9.53. And Paramount Plus is $5.99. Humana Health is $5.70. Now this $7.44, my son's rent, this is how we pay for the $5.70 for his insurance, same medical insurance. Greater Europe Mission is another tithe to the VA disability, and that is $231.75. HP Instant Ink is $6.35. A lot of fives in there. So Paycheck One, I need to look at the calendar really quick here. Paycheck One. All right, so that's week one. But Paycheck One here, I did not lay down my paychecks. Now I gotta look at my calendar here. All right, for the month of February, Paycheck One, and now I gotta find my stickers because I cannot do this without stickers. I have my stickers. Let's find my paycheck stickers. If you're wondering what stickers I'm using, Sarah Marie stickers, they're the ones I am putting down today or something I did on my own, and they're not the best, but I wanted to finish them up. So, and I hope to start getting into doing this again, cutting my own stickers and scripts and stuff, but I just gotta find a good printer, and that's the problem I've been running into. All right, so the 1st, the 10th, and the 24th. That is the paydays. So the 1st through the 9th is Paycheck One. That's what I needed to know. Can't believe I forgot to put those stickers down. All right, there's that. So the 1st through the 9th, where am I? Paycheck One. All right, how did I divide up my grocery household? This is going to be a little tricky because I got week one, and week one is actually the 1st and 2nd. I'm not going to do a separate weekly check-in for this one, but and then 1st and 2nd, week one, the 3rd through the 9th, week two, 10th through the 16th, week three, 17th through the 23rd is week four, and then week 5 is 24th to 28th. That's how I have it done. So that's actually going to be 2 weeks. Even though it's not 2 full weeks, this is a 1 week, the way I have it set up in here. So I need to calculate a little bit. So I'm going to give a sticky note and figure out what I am spending in my first paycheck period. So 260 times 2, wrong number, 260 times 2, there you go. My grocery household is going to be 520 GH, there we go. And then, so 200 and 200. And then gas, I think what I want to do is budget $100 because I'm only doing 200 this month. So $100 for the first, and then balance forward any cash left over. So that's gas. So restaurants, miscellaneous, and gasoline, and then co-pays, and unbudgeted $0 always. Co-pays are $150 this month. Divide that by 5, that gives me $30 a week, so $60 for 2 weeks. There we go. That's what I need to know. All right, I usually do that before I get on camera, but completely forgot. But that's how I do my process on how much I spend for my spending categories for each week. I figure out how much I'm going to do for each week, and then I buy Paycheck. How many weeks are in that paycheck? Is it 1 week? Is it 2 weeks? And then I go from there. So 520. And that way I have enough money to either balance forward to the next paycheck period, which I like doing, or I have enough to cover the whole 2 weeks or whatever the difference is. So there we go. And then gas, $100. And then copay, $60, and then unbudgeted is $0, and then my husband's Visa Go card. So now I'm going to do the total of how much are my fixed expenses, and then my variable expenses, and then get an estimated amount of what we would probably spend. It looks like we're going to have plenty. Well, that mortgage kind of takes up most of it. So let's see what the numbers look like. All right, let's see, can I get everything on screen? Yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna total this up and be right back.
To make me stronger, someone who could light the way. Then you came to me and you gave me reason.
All right, so it looks like I'm gonna be over budget here, which I'm not that concerned about. It's only a few dollars as far as the budget, and I'm definitely going to be able to keep it together as far as spending, but I definitely need to pay attention for the first 9 days to make sure I don't go too far over on my credit card to cover the spending. My credit card is where all my spending stuff happens, and then I pay it off once a week. It's already paid off, and I'm starting February 1st with a $0 balance on my credit card. I paid off January's, and so going forward I need to make sure that I am able to make the payment from the checking account onto the credit card as we go forward. So there is a negative number here. Let me go ahead and kind of put a sticky note. Well, where's my other sticky note? I don't like this one. There it is. So my estimated, I'm going to put my actual here, but my estimated right here, let's see, estimated income, it's just the budget, is going to be $4,913.04. Now, this wouldn't be such a struggle if I wasn't adding so much extra to the mortgage, but we want to make sure, and I didn't balance anything forward. If you notice, I didn't write balance forward from January. All that money went into savings. So I have the savings. It's not that big a deal. I just, it's tighter when I don't balance anything over. And that's okay. I want it to be tighter because I want to feel like I'm paying attention and I'm watching every penny and only spending on what I really need, not necessarily just, willy-nilly everywhere. Expenses. And that was $4,944.63. So let's see what the difference is between these two. 4,913.04 minus 4,944. 4463. All right, we are over by $31.59, which is not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. If I can save in any of these categories, like miscellaneous would probably be somewhere I save for that. And maybe my husband won't take the extra money that came in. I don't care either way, it's up to him. But this is the budget amount. It's definitely negative. I think every month is going to kind of start like that. So if that's the case, the last month it was really big deal. Paycheck 1. No, I had a couple $100 left over in January, Paycheck 1 here, but Paycheck 2 was negative, big time. So yeah. But as the month goes further and I get closer to Paycheck 3 is our most disposable income time period in our checking account. So we can always make up for it at the end and make sure we take care of it before the end of the month. Yeah, so that is Paycheck 1. That is our paycheck budget. It is negative. I'm pretty sure I can save $31.59 somewhere. So I'm not too concerned about, but we can definitely pay our bills. We definitely have money for spending a little over, just under $1,000, maybe right around $1,000. And if we can save in that area, then we should be good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing and blessed day. Bye.
I almost can't believe it. Every time we touch, I